What's up, guys? In this modern age of the internet, it can be a wonderful thing. From having items that you've ordered delivered to your door the next day, to finding a direct route to anywhere in the world, to having all of humanity's information directly at your fingertips. It can be quite daunting. However, sometimes we can let this get to us, and sometimes we can do and say things that reflect badly upon us, and this can have consequences. These consequences can be something small, such as peeving someone off online, to something that will affect your life greater as a whole, depending on the severity of what you've done. So in this video, I'm here to give you some little tips on how to stay safe online. First off, I'm going to start with the most basic of basics. Do not give your personal details to strangers online. It can be very easy in this modern world to track someone's exact position in the world if you know enough about them. So don't do it. Also, logins and passwords and any other form of account information that you might have on social medias or websites online, don't give them to strangers. Just don't do it. It's a bad move. Wouldn't recommend it. Don't. Another thing to consider when being safe online is the privacy of yourself and the privacy of others. You wouldn't want pictures of you going up on the internet doing stuff you shouldn't be doing, and so you should show the same respect to everyone around you. We find ourselves more brave on the internet, and I often see that people generally don't think about what they're saying unless there's someone directly in front of them telling them that what they're doing might be perceived as something bad. However, institutions such as the university and employers and companies looking at you for jobs will judge you based on what you've said online. So generally, a good rule to look by is if you wouldn't say something to someone's face, don't say it online. But generally, just don't be mean, guys. I can't say for all of you, but I imagine the majority of you probably don't want a bullying and harassment charge on your file. So just remember, be nice to each other, and also lastly, this stuff stays on for a long time. And sometimes you might forget about something that you said a long time ago, so just be wary. Internet stuff, it stays around. What emoji do I want for this? It's a good idea in this modern age to be aware of the products that you're using and what companies are actually asking of you to be able to use these things for free. A good slogan to remember is, if what you're using is free, you're the product. And that's not meant to scare you in any way, but what it simply means is that in exchange for using these useful services such as Google, Facebook, Twitter, they take some of your data, so what you said, and then give that out to other sellers who would try and advertise products to you based on what you said. Generally, it's a good idea to be up to date and knowledgeable about what companies are asking of you, considering how often we use these products. And with privacy policies as open and readily available as they are now, if you want to go and look at it, you certainly can know what the companies are asking of you. The final bit of advice I'm going to give you guys is to just look after yourselves. Sitting at a computer desk or looking at your phone for too long can be quite bad for you. It can be bad for your eyes, as they can get strained and tired really easily. It can be bad for your back, as you can sit in bad posture. And it can stop you from sleeping as well if you're doing this late into the night before you go to bed. So just try and watch out. A good exercise, at least for the eyes, is to stare at something 20 feet away every 20 minutes for about 20 seconds. And that should help you out. Well, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like below. If you want to take anything from this, take two things from it. First off, be wary of what you're saying online. You never know who's going to see it and when they might see it. And lastly and finally, the world can be a mean place, just like the internet can. So be excellent to each other, guys. Ow, that dive really hurt.